When you're creating PDF transcripts in RB9, one of the processes you can do is you can actually link exhibits to them. That process entails you creating a file name pattern as well as an alias pattern. You can do it all one by one at the time of generating the link exhibits document. Or you can use our function set up so you can create them so you can actually save time. So under the setup menu, we have a function down here called link exhibits patterns. And once I open this function up, the system will show me every single alias pattern that I have created. So the file name pattern is how the file name is listed. So there's a common portion of the file name and then the sequence, which is a question mark. So in my example, if this is EX, so the file name will say EX space 1 and then EX space 2, EX space 3. So the pattern will follow a specific sequence in numbers. So you always type in the common portion and then the sequencing number is a question mark, so RB will go in order from there. Now the alias pattern is how the exhibit actually shows up in the transcript itself. So it might not be EX, it may say the word exhibit, and if it does, then you always again make part of the alias pattern the common name, in this case exhibit, and then the sequencing number, which would be the question mark, so it'll go up from there again. So let me give you an example if you want to create a new one. So I don't have one in here that just says exhibit question mark and then exhibit question mark, so let's actually create that one because that's a very common pattern. So let's click new at the top right. And when you're creating these, read the ledger above each section. So the file name pattern, if the exhibit files are numbered consecutively, so in my example how I'm talking about it, exhibit 1 and exhibit 2, enter the common portion, so which is the word exhibit, right? And then substitute a question mark for the number in the file name. So again, so instead of it saying 1 and then 2, I would actually put a question mark here. Let's get down to the alias pattern, and this one says if exhibits are referred to consecutively in the transcript, exhibit 1, exhibit 2, again, enter the common portion. So in my example, I'll put exhibit, and then substitute the question mark for the number as the pattern. So RB will look for that alias pattern in the actual transcript. So once you're done, click save, and then save and close. And there's that one I just created right there.